Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites. Today I am really excited to share with you the petite planners that I got and the folio and the new daily planner. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting on this review and I am so excited to share it. So we're going to jump right in, and I have lots of notes to make sure that I give you the exact right information and prices and how many pages are in here. So let's talk a little bit about these petite planners. I got 4 petite planners to share with you. These are all the ones that were listed with page counts were 80 pages. They are all sewn notebooks, as you can see in there. Right there, they're sewn notebooks. They have really nice covers that are coated in some protective layer. I can feel it. It's going to shed off water and anything else that gets on it. They seem like they would hold up really well in a purse or a bag. I have not tested one carrying it around, but they seem like they're going to hold up well. They are also beautiful and make beautiful gifts. They are all $12 each. The daily planner they're offering right now, if you buy the 4 quarters all together, instead of $12 each, you can get them for $10 each for $40 for the bundle. So that's a good option. But at $12 each, I actually think these are a great price. They are affordable. They make a great journal for yourself or a fun gift for someone else. So I got the travel journal, the wellness log, the first quarter daily planner, and the monthly planner, which I feel has been a long time coming from Erin Condren to come out with something like that. I also got the daily planning notepad, which you can personalize and choose your own color on this. Oh, this is the one I didn't look up the price on. I'm pretty sure it's $10 though. Let's talk about this notepad. Then we're going to get into the folio and all the petite planners. So the notepad right here, you can customize with different colors, so it doesn't have to be the blue. You can customize with your name here or any phrase that you want. I just put love your season. And so it's just a daily pad. Let's say you don't want to have a daily planner because you don't need it every day, but some days get really busy for you. And on those days, you might need a daily pad to branch out from your weekly planner. And that's where this comes in. It is the perfect companion to a weekly planner for those people that don't need it every day. Just some days when you have a super busy day, you can divide up your 3 sections however you want. It could be morning, noon, and night. It could be time slots, or it could simply be categories like home, work. It could be, for me, it would be home, channel work, and personal, something like that. Or home, channel work, and kitchen work is usually how mine is, because that involves like food prep and stuff in the kitchen. Then you have a to-do tick list on this side right here with little tick circles. And then you just have a note section that's open and blank. Oh, what a day. It is with her nice thick paper that comes on her notepads. She does not have listed on her site what weight this paper is, but if you have some of the other Erin Condren notepads, then you know that her notepads are made with really nice paper. Her notepads also, this one comes with 2 little sticky like command things. You can take the back off and you could stick it to something. Now, I've never tried this, so I don't know how well it comes off the wall or the fridge, because I say command, but it's not like command hooks because there's no tab to pull down and pull it off like a command hook. So I'm not sure how easy these are to pull off, and I personally would be scared to put it on my wall or the fridge unless I knew. But there is your daily planning notepad. This is a new item that just came out the same time as the daily planners and the new petite planners and the folio. So that is a brand new item. I would look under notepads to find it. I believe that's where I found it. Your folio right here is $20. They do not list what this material is, but I know it's not real leather for $20, but it feels like real leather and it feels really nice, you guys. I got the champagne color. It also comes in a charcoal color, and it just feels buttery soft in your hand. Okay, I have no books in here right now to show you. It came in this little drawstring bag, which is just nice to protect it. You could, of course, keep the drawstring bag and use it for something else in your life or for travel organization. Then you have the outside band, of course. You can get this personalized in several different ways for $5. I chose not to do that, but you can get gold printed on it. You can get platinum, you can get rose gold, and you can get just a blind imprint, so just an imprint on it. And they do have some examples on their site to show you what that looks like. 4 petite planners fit in here. So like if you wanted to buy the 4 quarters of the daily and stick them in here, then what you do, if you've never used a traveler's notebook, so that's basically what this is, and you're gonna have to adjust your bands. I will tell you a little bit about that, because if you want them to fit snug, but basically on each band, you put a planner in here on each band. And right there in the middle, you find the middle of your planner, which is pretty simple with the sewn notebooks. You find the middle, and then you just stick your planner in through the band. And so you can put them in whatever order you want. And then of course you can change that order up. Now that end band was really loose, but this one is much tighter and I'm caught on another band. So it's not really difficult to do, just difficult if you're trying to do it on camera. How you adjust these is it's actually one long elastic. It's not 4 different elastics. So it only has one knot in it. It's one long elastic. What you need to do is untie this knot, and then as you put them in, you're going to adjust each one how tight you want them. If you want to trim any off, if you find that it's too loose once you adjust them all in. So you would put them all in one at a time and kind of adjust it and play with it. And if you feel like you needed to cut some off, Jen McIntosh on Instagram gave a really good tutorial on her stories one day, but she gave a little tutorial about how to do that. You would cut some off, but you don't want to cut it till you have fully tested it out. So, she said adjust it and tie it and then test it out, try it out. Cutting it is the last step. So if you fit all your books in here, we're going to talk about each book, so I'm not going to stick them in here. But if you put 4 books in here, which is what the folio is made to fit, then this is how your folio looks. It feels beautiful in the hand. This is an A5 size. All these books are A5 size at about 5.7 by 8.25. Each book weighs 0.35 of a pound. And it doesn't feel heavy with 4 books. It doesn't feel bulky. It feels very portable. You could, of course, have one daily planner quarter in here. Then you could have a plain journal, which they sell. You could have your wellness log. So they have a plethora of different petite planners to choose from. I'm just going to read down the list of them so you can have an idea of what they are. They have a budget book. They have plain journals. They have the monthly planner, which is the one I got. Right here, we're going to talk about it. They have the wellness log, the one I got that we're going to go into. They have a gratitude journal. They even just came out with an edition 2 of that. They have a meal planner. They have a baby tracker. They have a pregnancy journal, a goal setting journal. That one is brand new. A daily planner right here that we got the first quarter to look into. And then the travel journal. So that's all of them. I wrote them all down there for you guys. Definitely take a look at their site. There is plenty to choose from if you want to pick 4 to be able to keep in a folio. So I think the folios are a great thing. They look like great quality. They're beautiful in my opinion. And they feel great in the hand. They seem like they would hold up for years. So it's something you buy, and of course you can switch your books in and out and continue to use your folio for years. And for $20, it's not even a huge investment. If you, even use it a full year, I feel like you've gotten your money's worth on it. If you stick your planners in it and use it for a full year, and then it can be used for even years after that. And I feel like the cover will be something that as it wears, it just, gets more beautiful. Even though it's not real leather, I feel like it's already so supple, but it'll just get to where it feels like your best friend, a little bit more worn, but it feels good in your hand. Okay, we're going to go into the daily planner first because I feel like that's what everyone is most excited about. So let's get into the daily planner. This is quarter 1, like I said. Each quarter of the daily planner is a different color. Quarter 1 is this coral color is what I would call it. And it has coral foiling on there, really pretty in the light. It's a good day to have a good day. So this is January through March. You have your nameplate page right there, and they call it Volume 1 of your daily planner. I wrote in just a few events on this daily planner so you can kind of see how handwriting fits in these smaller boxes on the Petite planner. These boxes are a bit small for me. That's just me personally because I kind of like to write pretty big and scribble in, and these are quite tiny, but they're not too tiny to fit stuff in. I just wanted you to see how events fit in there. If you're someone who doesn't mind writing smaller, then this is going to be you're going to love it. This paper, let's talk about that really quick, is not listed what the paper weight is on her site. It is not listed. However, to me, if I had to guess in the way it performs, I think it performs about like 70-pound paper, which equates to about 105 GSM if you're comparing it to a company that lists theirs in GSM. So my guess would be 70-pound, but you guys, I don't know, so don't quote me on that. The Erin Condren Life Planner paper in her spiral bound planners, in her life planners, is 80 pound. That is amazing, 80-pound Mohawk paper. I love that paper. I have a whole video about her 2019 life planners and all the different layouts of the life planners in 2019. I will link that down below in the description box if you're interested in that. This is not that 80-pound paper. It does not have as much tooth as that 80-pound paper does, and it's just thinner. But pens still perform pretty well on it. So here's my pen test. I tested a lot of Erin Condren of her dual tip marker colors right here on the thinner tip. I tested some Sharpie pens, Pilot Precise, Papermate Flares, Frictions, all the different pens, Pilot G2s, even did a mild liner highlighter. So I'm going to show you on the other side how that came out. That is the way your pen test looks. I think for the price of this planner, they have given you great paper. Let's all remember this is a sewn book. If you put too thick of a paper in sewn book, they could not have fit the whole quarter in here. Also, it's very inexpensive. It's only $12 for this sewn book planner. So you have to take that into account. You are getting what you pay for. It's a good paper for the price. Let's talk a little bit more about the monthly layout. Just like all the Erin Condren planners, it's going to have your same colors that coordinate with the life planner. So the same colors that are in the life planner this year are in here. January is this teal blue color. You have all your holidays labeled right here on your monthly spread. And since it is colorful, the daily planner is colorful, on the holidays you get a little colorful picture that goes with the holiday. You also get moon phases noted on here, and some of the holidays don't have any pictures like Martin Luther King Jr. Day, but they're all noted in that light gray tiny print at the bottom of your box. All her monthly layouts are Sunday starts, and you do have a little note section over here. There is a margin they have left on the side here. I feel like they could have gone a little bit farther out to make your boxes a little bit bigger, but then the boxes would have become more rectangular instead of square, and I'm guessing they wanted to keep them square, and that was their reasoning. You can see that they're numbered in really light gray to go into the next month, so you have the whole next month leading in numbered and the previous month right there. Then you start right into your daily pages. You got December 31st, since that is a Monday. And I really like how these pages are numbered really big, and the fonts and the layout of the page. I'm really, really liking that. Now, for me, because I know people are going to ask me, am I going to switch from my simplified daily planner into this? This year, probably not. I probably will fill out a few days in it when January starts to just try it out and give you guys a look at it. But I am really feeling at home in my simplified daily planner since this is my 4th year in a row to use it. And it feels like home to me, and it has more space on the page than this. And I tend to fill up my page every day. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please come join me there. I'm at Amandasfavorites. We have such an awesome community there. I have become friends with so many people online there and gotten to know you guys better. I check in there every day. That's where I do my giveaways from. Some of these petite planners I'm going to be giving away in my November. I'm going to call it my November Thankful, something like that, 12 days of giveaways. And so some of these petite planners, I'm going to be giving away the travel journal. I'm going to be giving away the wellness log, and I'm going to be giving away the monthly planner. I'm going to be giving these away in my 12 days of giveaways. I'm doing that in November as just being thankful for my audience, being so thankful for you guys. And I'm doing that from Instagram. And so it's like my 12 days of a thankful giveaway. And also because December gets so busy and I just don't know if I can manage 12 days of giveaways in December. So that's why we're doing it as a thankful giveaway in November. I am just so thankful, and so it will be 12 different planning items for 12 different days in a row. I'm really excited. So join me over there on Instagram. Let's look at the page layout now. So we've seen the pen test. Your color changes every month. There you can see the pen test again. And so January is going to stay with the teal, all month. February changes to her pink. It's the same colors that are in the Life Planner. March is a really light green. So those are how your months are going to flow. Let's look at the page layout, and I'm just going to flip to February because I just feel like having a little bit brighter color. And there's what your monthly layout looks like for February. Then you have on every single page a big number to tell you what day it is. Then you have the day of the week, Friday, and you have the month written under it. You have her theme for the year right up here in the artwork of Woven Wonder. And then you have something really unique on every page except for the weekend pages, which the weekend pages share a page. And oh boy, I've already heard a lot about that on Instagram. We'll talk about that. You get a whole month view right here. And then here, I'll show you on a page that's not a weekend. So on every page it's not a weekend, you get a whole month's view on that page and the one day you're on circled. That's just such a nice thing to glance up at, I feel like. I honestly don't know how much I would use it, but to not have to flip to your monthly view and kind of see where is this day in the month, it's really nice to have it just right there circled. So when you have a page with the weekend, it has circled the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because you cannot fit a monthly view on the weekend page that's already divided. On your normal weekday pages, you have your 3 sections. It goes with the color of the month, and then you go in kind of an ombre effect. You start with the darker, you go to the lighter, and then the lightest. You can, of course, divide those into 3 sections, just kind of like we talked about on the daily notepad. It could be 3 sections of tasks that you want to be completed. It would probably be housework, channel work, kitchen work, because that just seems to kind of how my days. Or if I had a lot to do with just online, it would probably be like housework, online, channel work. So whatever your day's looking like, you could definitely divide your tasks into different categories. It could be morning, noon, and night tasks, or timed appointments could go over here. So however you want to use it, it's pretty open to your interpretation. And I like that they've left it open like that because there's so much versatility to this page. Then you have tick boxes over here, which I'm imagining would probably be your to-do tasks. But for me, if I was utilizing it, so this is just to show you it can be used in just a plethora of different ways, these would be my to-do tasks into categories because I have a lot of to-dos. These would be my appointments for the day or any errands I had to run listed right here separate. And this would just be my notes section for the day because I always need room to scribble down extra notes while I'm checking emails or on the phone or somebody asks a DM question, things I need to get back to later. I'm always scribbling extra notes on my planner page. So that's just how I would utilize my page, but you could do it in a completely different way. Now, Saturday and Sunday, I personally am in the camp that I need a whole page for Saturday and Sunday, and so many other people have expressed that same sentiment to me on Instagram. So I don't know if they could fit in that, Saturday and Sunday being on their own page and still being able to sew this book. I know there is a limit on number of pages that can be sewn into a sewn book. So depending on how thick your paper is, so the paper weight and how many pages you're sewing in, it can only take so many because I have heard that before on sewn notebooks. So I don't know if it's even feasible if they gave Saturday and Sunday their own page, if Erin Condren could change that next year. But she usually listens to her customers. I know things are changed based on that when they do surveys and things like that. And this is just their first go at a daily planner. So I feel like things will change over time if it's possible for those changes to be made and people want them. because, you know, your first go round at something, you're throwing it out there and you're trying it. So Saturday and Sunday are a half a page each, and they just have tick boxes down one side and a blank note box on the other side. Now, you do have a big kind of label section at the top, header. So you could put something big happening that day or something you want to remember right there for sure. When you have a holiday, it's right under your date label right there. So you can see Groundhog Day is right there. That is the way this entire daily planner is laid out. Now, I only got quarter one because I was going to try out a few days, but I wasn't sure if I was going to switch. And that is something that I love about these, because you don't have to buy all 4 quarters to just give it a try. Just buy quarter one and see how it works for you if you're really not sure about it. And then you don't need to invest in the other 3 quarters unless you love it. And if you love it and it works for you, then you can come back and buy the other quarters. So that is one thing that's just amazing to me about this. Also, for people who want to switch out planners mid-year or just give it a try mid-year, let's say the first quarter's already passed, the second quarter possibly already passed too, they can just pick it up in the 3rd quarter. So it's not buying a huge expensive daily planner and having so many pages wasted just to try it. I love the colors in this planner. I love the layout of the page. I think that they did a really good job for their first go round. My biggest, thorn in the side is the Saturday and Sunday sharing a page, but I love to have a colorful planner. I love the colors that change every month in Erin Condren. They make me happy. I'm a big fan at their first try at this daily planner. At the end of the planner, you have 2 lined note pages. That's it at the end of your daily planner. Then you have a quote page, and then each one comes with 1 sticker sheet. These are foiled stickers right here. And you can see you have some thinner labels. You have some happy birthday, celebrate, to do, reminders, and then you have some icon stickers. So I think it's a great deal for $12. You also get a pocket in here, which I think is one of their best decisions with this planner and with the other petite planners also, is having a pocket in your daily planner is a game changer. Somewhere to stick an invitation, a note, your stickers. So I think the pocket is really smart, giving you a sheet of stickers. For being able to try this planner for $12 for 3 months to give a daily planner a try, I think is just amazing. The best option out there to give a daily planner a try for $12. So it's an A5 size. Like I said, you don't have to buy the folio to go with it. You can carry around your daily planner just on its own. There are several options you could use on any of these petite planners to mark your spot, and I was going to show you. These are some of my favorite things. These are the Ollie clips, OLI, and sometimes you can find them on Amazon. You can find them on Etsy. I'm not sure why, but I mean with people who have customized different colors. But I've always bought mine at the Container Store because when I've looked, they haven't been on Amazon when I needed them. I just go into my Container Store and buy a package of them. I think there's about 5 in a package, and I bought like the metallic one that has gold, silver, but they also sell them in colors, and I'm pretty sure they should be on the Container Store online. But these magnetic clips are strong, and they can hold quite a few pages in them. So you can even mark to the front of your book, and it can be just like the page you're on. You just flip there. This is the type of book that once you just give it a little massage, it's going to open to the page you're on. Just every time you go somewhere, you're going to have to give it a little massage. But so easy to write in because there is absolutely no coil. There's no big bound book, that you're trying to write off the table onto the height of the book at the bottom. So it's flat and flush with the table. Just super easy to write in. That's one of the best things about these type of sewn notebooks. So this magnet clip, when you get too far into the book and you can't hook it to the front cover, you can just hook it on a bunch of pages like that. And it's still super easy to turn to. Just flip right there. So this is probably my favorite clip for this type of thing because it's a very strong magnet. And it's not too thick. And it's the best, strongest type of magnet clip that I know of. You can, of course, use a binder clip, a smaller binder clip also. And that could clip all the way to the front no matter pretty much what day you're on. When you get to the second half, you would clip to the back, of course. So a binder clip would also work perfectly to flip right open to it. If you have any of Erin Condren, she sells these really thin magnetic bookmarks too. This is from Simplified. You can also just get ones on Amazon that are not, a planner company. And you can, of course, mark your page that way, but it can only go on one page. It's not meant to hold a big section of pages, but it still makes it easy to be able to find your page and flip there. So I think those are all good options in any of your petite planners. Let's go through the monthly planner. This is her 2019 monthly planner, Dream It, Believe It, Achieve It, with gold foil on the front. Her woven wonder design on white. I personally think it's beautiful. It looks very clean and pretty. I don't think that you're gonna have a problem with this off-white keeping it clean because it feels like that coated material, like I said, that stuff is gonna wipe off of. So I wouldn't worry about that personally. When you open it up, one thing I love is that they put it on the inside of the cover too. It's just a nice touch. You get a pocket in this planner also. You also get a sticker sheet that's a little bit different from the other one. You have more icons. You have little letter stickers. They're all gold foil. Happy birthday, celebrate, and some tiny little labels there. So that's the sticker sheet that comes with the monthly planner. The monthly planner is just the months, and I will show those to you, in a huge amount of note pages. They say it's 80 pages total. I don't know how many of those are the notes pages because they didn't write that on their site, but it's a good amount. Probably like 40 pages are the note pages right there. And on the note pages, they are all lined, and it's just going through her little Erin Condren flags and just with all the different colors. It's just the colors rotating. So you have a big amount of note pages in here. And then before the note pages, all it is your months. That's it. First, you get a yearly layout right here, year at a glance from January to December 2019. This only comes in a calendar year planner. You have boxes down here in the coming year for planning out. Then you go straight into January. This calendar is exactly the same size, exactly the same calendar that's in the daily planner. So we don't need to go over any details on that, but there are no pages between months. So I'll flip through here to show you all the colors. And it just goes from month to month, back to back right here. Mine came with a little bit bent up pages down here, but on like 2 of the months. Okay, hopefully yours doesn't, but I am actually going to contact them about that just so they can know about it, because it is like defective, because you can't just straighten it out. It actually comes longer than the book right here. So I need to see about that, since I was going to give this one away, but it's just for 2 months, and they were actually folded up like that when it came. If yours comes like with anything like that, just email customer service. They're really good about helping you out and giving you options on what they can do for you about it. So here are all the colors, same colors in the life planner, same monthly layouts. But if you just want a monthly planner and you don't mind these smaller size of boxes in this, then this is definitely a great little portable monthly planner for you that you could throw in your bag and carry around. And especially if you need a big amount of note pages with your monthly planner, because I have shown some other monthly planners, they did not come with this many note pages. I have shown a monthly planner from Shelly and a monthly planner from She Plans. So you can check out those videos if you're looking for a monthly planner and this isn't quite what you want. But I think this is a wonderful product. I'm so glad they made it. Seems like a product they should have already had out there. It's a great little monthly planner. Then we have a wellness log, and this cover is beautiful, you guys. Just look at that. Rose gold on the cover in this watercolor design wellness log. It's a really beautiful cover, and it continues onto the inside. You have your nameplate page. This wellness planner has a little bit of setup at the beginning. Then you have a monthly check-in 2-page layout, and then you have weekly pages, enough for 6 months. So I will go through all those. Here is your starting point. You have the date, starting weight, clothing size, chest, waist, bicep, hips, thigh measurements. And then I'm guessing that they left space here for a picture, possibly is why that box is there. Then it talks about setting successful goals and what are your wellness goals right here. So it gives you a little backdrop for maybe how you want to set those goals. So that's your kind of starting point, 2-page layout. Then you go into your weekly layouts. You have enough weekly layouts to last you 6 months. Here's what your weekly layout looks like. Every day of the week is assigned a color. Monday's navy, Tuesday teal, Wednesday is coral, Thursday is a peach, Friday is a pink, Saturday aqua, and Sunday is a lighter teal, blue. So you have room to write your activity or workout for the day right there. You have room to write the week of, what week is it? Then over here, you're tracking for your day, your water intake, how many ounces, your steps or hours slept, if you want to track any of those things. You have a box for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks to write in for the day. So your days of the week start with a Monday and they go horizontally. And a whole week fits on your 2-page spread right here. Then that is the bulk of the pages in this planner. They are all the same color. Now, they do change the little flags at the top right here. I believe they change out at the month point. Yes, when your month changes, your flag colors change. So month 1 is navy blue, and then you have a monthly progress check-in 2-page spread before your next month starts. Your monthly progress 2-page spread is very similar to your first check-in. It's date, clothing size, waist, hips, weight, chest, bicep, thigh measurements, room for a picture, then my wellness goals to revisit those, accomplishments, goal progress, and plans for next month. Has it been over 4 weeks since you changed your fitness routine? It might be time to tweak your routine, increase the weights, or try new things. So they give you little tips down there on your monthly check-in. And then it's 6 months and you have your last monthly progress check-in. So each of those monthly progress check-ins are exactly the same layout. They're just in a different color. The colors change by month. And they were very smart. They gave you 5 weeks in between each month. So if you have months that have 5 weeks or, more than exactly 4 weeks, a little over 4 weeks, you have an extra week every month to throw in there to be able to use. If you don't use it, then it will just be a blank week if it's a month that just has exactly 4 weeks. At the very end, you have your monthly progress check-in again. Then you have 2 notes pages. Actually have 4 notes pages in this wellness planner. And then a little quote. And then a pocket in this wellness planner also, which I think is so helpful. Then some really cute motivational fitness stickers, all with rose gold foiling on them. They're beautiful and functional. I think they go really well with the planner. This is a fun little wellness log, and I will be giving that away on Instagram. I will also be giving away the travel journal. And honestly, you guys, this is my favorite cover of anything of Erin Condren. It is the most beautiful cover. It's beautiful. I think that the camera probably cannot pick up just how beautiful it is. Gold foiling on there and just the colors and the layout right there of the map. I think it's stunning. I love the cover. Carries on to the inside of the planner. You have, this book belongs to your nameplate page. This is your travel journal petite planner. You have 4 weeks of travel in here, so you have enough pages for 4 weeks of travel total. So most people, that's probably going to last them at least a year. You have 28 daily spreads in here for travel days, 80 pages total. Here, you start right off with a reservations and to-dos page for planning your trip. So you have room for a journey to, flight information, confirmation number, all your flight info for your flight there and back, a rental car, lodging, what to do the week before, what to do the day before, a kind of a mini packing list, essentials, clothing, toiletries, technology, others. You have some planning for your trip, landmarks, entertainment, shops, restaurants, and that's titled Places to Visit. You have a trip itinerary. So day 1 through 7 of your trip, kind of mapping out. I think this page is really helpful when I think back on our vacations, because I would do this in a notebook all the time with our trip, kind of mapping out and planning what we were going to try to do every day. And then if there's any things on the trip that you need to call ahead to, like if we're going, river rafting one day or horseback riding one day when we're in the Rocky Mountains, We need to schedule those before we even go. And many trips, there are things like that that you need to schedule before you even go, and you can write those in and what time and all that information that you've scheduled. So I think this trip itinerary is really great. Also, just ideas of looking up restaurants you want to go to beforehand. What are you going to do while you're there? What landmarks do you want to see? Are there any shops you want to hit? This just gets your mind thinking and asks you the right questions for planning your trip ahead of time. Now, here are your daily pages for your trip. You can circle the weather and write in the temperatures. You can circle what day of the week it is. What are you seeing today? Today's outfit, reservations that you had to make for the day, meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner plans, snacks. I think that's really smart. I really like the way this book's laid out. Favorite moment from today. So this is not only just a travel log, it becomes a memory keeper also, and I love that about it. It's actually something that I probably would use. So I might be ordering another one of these for me since I'm going to give this one away. Favorite moment from today? Then just some notes. Note section, expenses. I like this. I never keep track of how much we're spending on a trip. Maybe I would like to do that. Maybe I wouldn't. Let's be honest. Here is where you put the date in at the top of your page. So your daily adventures is a 2-page spread. Every little trip planned in here, they give you 7 pages of daily adventures. Then you go to your next trip laid out. It's just in a different color, but it's the exact same layout. You go back to your reservations and to-dos, the exact same layout with flight information, rental car, lodging, and your little packing list. And then you have the same places to visit trip itinerary. Then you have 7 2-page spreads for your daily pages, the exact same laid out. So that's the way this book goes, just changing colors, as you can see throughout. At the very end, you have kind of a summary page of all your trips. Places you want to visit again, so things you loved, landmarks, entertainment, shops, restaurants, you might want to jot those down. Places that you didn't get to, that you want to go to next time. How many times did we go somewhere and there was something we didn't get to? It's because the weather didn't work out for a different activity. We didn't get to do something. I think that this is perfect to keep track of that while you're on your trip. Then you have 2 dot grid pages right here. Very, very light dot grid though. Very light. I can barely see the dots, you guys. And so that's 2 2-page layouts. So you actually have 4 dot grid pages. And then you just have your quote at the end, another pocket, and beautiful travel stickers to add in your little travel journal to make memories. I love these, and they're all the gold foiling. I also think these books make a great gift because they're $12. I did have some questions about this on Instagram, so I wanted to show it real quick right here at the end. The Erin Condren Daily Book, and I have a complete review on the She Plans Daily Planner, which is also a sewn book. And so someone wanted me to show the size difference. Although these planners are very different layouts, and I will link the She Plans video down below if you're interested in finding out about this. But the Erin Condren books are 5x7 by 8.25. She Plans is 7 by 9. So it's like a full-size planner page. Also, She Plans is thicker because there are more extra pages in here. These are also quarterly books, and they are sewn. But they are thicker, and the pages are bigger, and there's completely different layouts in these books. But this is another daily sewn planner, which I don't know of any other ones. So this is a sewn book that's a daily planner that comes in quarterly books. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope that this video was helpful. Happy planning until next time. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.